This is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted the recap this
They've
bad?
been
Is this what they
asking
wanted?
for it.
Is this what
They've
they
been
wanted?
asking for it.
First of all, Jonell could not make it. Now everybody else knows me. You know what I'm saying? Barnes, you have to meet Durag Johnny's in the building. All right, because now I'm mad. I asked who's my friend. I asked who was cool with me, who wanted to be spared. Nobody listened. Nobody listened. Oh, Mook said something smart in the text. I don't remember what he said, but I didn't like it. So that being said, this is the 2024 NFL. I said LFL, LOC Fantasy Football League, 16-team league, and we're gonna get right into it. Established in 2008. And Mook, since you had something to say first, we're going to explore Mook's team first. How you feel about that, Frank? How you feel about exploring Mook's team?
Yeah, I'm really cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with exploring
So,
anybody's team.
I'm going to use my handy dandy. You know, I am a millennial, so I'm not a Gen Z, or I'm pretty old. So this is technology for me. You know what I'm saying? So,
handy dandy tech.
Now, first of all, Rick, A+. Woo. You know what I'm saying?
Can I start by saying that's cap? But you know what I'm saying? We'll
Okay, Mook. Now, since you wanted to have a recap, let's check out this team real quick. Y'all want to look at his roster or the draft order? Like, how y'all want to do this?
I mean,
let's look at the roster.
Look at the roster. All right, cool. Let's look at this roster. Let's check this out.
I feel like when you grade, you should look at where people drafted people. Is the best way to like make.
Well, he picked last. We know that. Now, Frank, this is what me and Charlie have established on about this. In a 16-team league, out of your entire team, you have to have at least 3 guns and 3 knives. You don't have 3 guns and 3 knives, I don't think you're going to be a team. That's going to be scary. 3 explosive players that can explode at any time. And also, so you need 6 total. And you also need 6 steady eddies. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I hate to break it to Mook, but I see 3 sticks with some pebbles. So I don't really know what's going on here.
So Mook, we were talking about Mook earlier, and Charlie pointed out something astute about Mook. He compared Mook to a team that he doesn't think Mook is badass, but he compared it to that team. Charlie, you want to speak on this at all, or let's just speak about Mook's team?
Which team? Which team?
The one that's you said Mook's not last because somebody else is.
Oh, OB? was that a thing?
I was just saying. Is that what you said? I don't know. So let's just get into this. Mook got Henry in first, Kelsey in the second, Devontae in the third. Is Devontae
that's a little old?
Gun?
I'm gonna start with that's a little old. Like that's a little. The average of his first 2 picks is about 32. So, they still put up points. Like if Derrick Henry leads the league in touchdowns, no one's surprised. And if Travis Kelce is tight end 1, no one's surprised. But if they're also dusty and crusty,
I'd be a little surprised. I wouldn't have Travis Kelce. If you're gonna pick, Travis Kelce was the first tight end that went off the board, right?
Correct.
I would if I was gonna take a tight end there, it wouldn't have been Travis Kelce. Like that's the problem with Mook's team, right? Because that was if you're gonna take a tight end there, especially the way the draft was going this year, you take Laporta or you take somebody that you feel like, you know, is on the ascendancy. I still like him, but it's like if you look at how they play, I feel like they're going to use him a little less, try to save him for the playoffs. I don't think.
Okay, so let's do this. I know we plan to do it one way, but let's do it like this now. Playoff team or not? Out of the 16, is he one of the 8?
No.
Charlie, yes, no.
I have to see Caleb Williams, and I'd still probably say no.
All the dancing.
I'm gonna go with no. This is so everybody wants to know how we grade playoff teams,
but that's only before I send him the players he needs.
Before you send him the bag.
But listen, this is what we're gonna do. Since everybody wanted us to keep record and all that, first of all, we're not a monolith, guys, so we have different opinions. So everybody keep track of their own yeses and nos. Have 8 and 8 after we look at everybody's team. So I got a no right here. So sorry, bro. I think it's gonna be your first year not in the playoffs, Mook. Prove us wrong. You know, that's all I can say. All right, next up, I want to talk about Rashid. I just want to come out the gate. I'm gonna go random. I'm gonna come out the gate because everybody want to know. I want to go. Just want to go. So let's go. Howie Ghostman. You know
He'll be in the
First
playoffs.
of all, let me talk to Rashid in general. I'm sick of Rashid with these big brash statements about anything, and then he want credit. It's kind of similar to Sweets, but we're gonna get back to Sweets later. Rashid, bruh, no. So he says he's won the championship this year. He went to the championship last year,
By
but
accident.
he didn't win. He said he's gonna win this year. So when he does, so all right, let's keep it real. You can't say he's gonna, even though it's like he made the big statement. I know better than to take him seriously, but he better do well. Is all I'm saying.
I think he drafted a team.
No, I'm about to give right to that. That being said, I think at this point we have seen from multiple leagues that Rashid is a pretty good drafter.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I said that to you off the phone, Charlie. I told you. I think he actually is a pretty good drafter if I'm keeping it real.
100%. Yep.
But he ain't gonna win the championship. That being said,
can I speak on this? He drafted better in the other leagues that we're in with him than this one. I absolutely hate what he did at running back. I get why he did it, but I feel like that's really wild.
I'm looking at his team, just keeping it real. In my head, his team was better than this. In my head.
Look, what I said about it,
it's not bad.
It's all the right people at all the right spots. I just hate the actual players. Like Aaron Jones, Zamir White. I don't like the actual players, but the construction of it is correct. But
Aaron Jones and Zamir White both have
also
written all over them.
These won't be on his team by week 3.
That's the fact, and that's why I am going to pick him as one of my playoff teams.
Yeah,
because of that.
I'm glad y'all are doing this because
I bet you are.
Yeah, no, because y'all are about to piss me off because y'all are annoying me. Like, are we talking about based on they draft, or are we talking about like
period? You can say period, however you think. I mean, there's no way to really. You basically
grading his draft is like he's in that 6 to 9 bag, like, you know what I'm saying? Just
I don't like his team that much. I'm actually respecting the fact that he's gonna be moving.
Right. Okay.
I might have. I'm gonna still say he'll make the.
I got him making the playoffs.
I'm gonna pick yes. I'm gonna say yes for one of my 8, but I don't love what I'm seeing. I thought it was better. Matt Stafford. I mean, he just a pocket passer.
We look at the bench. You gotta look at the bench too. Let's look at. Can we see his bench? Like, I want to see what else.
That's not what you want us to do when we looking at teams.
I know. I'm just saying. I just want to see it. I just want to see it.
Let's see. Zeke, Josh Palmer, Khalil Herbert. Yeah, 2 defenses.
That's crazy.
He got scared.
Really highly of a nigga with 2 defenses in a 16-team league.
Yeah, 2 defenses is crazy. I mean, I understand what he's doing. He want to keep Philly, but he's scared of Green Bay. I get it, but I'm not, impressed. I want to go to Big Charlie's now. That's how random I'm going. This is how random I'm going. Let's go to Big Charlie's.
Making it extremely interesting for no reason.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Okay. Cool. How y'all want to do it, man? If you come up with some structure,
it's too late. It's too late, but we could have went in order.
Yeah. Durag Johnny does it different. You gotta remember that.
Y'all gotta talk to Janelle about that. But look, all right, this is how I feel about Charlie's team. I respect that he took Barkley. That's all I can really say. Like, his team is good. I'm just saying, taking Barkley right there was a risk. He took him over some people that I probably would have took over Barkley. However, Charlie, I'm gonna let you speak for yourself.
I like my team personally. I like my running backs. I think I got the strongest running back group in the league. I got a pretty strong receiver group. Got a good tight end, good receiver. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really.
What you think about this team, Frank?
No, I mean, I like Charlie's team.
Pretty strong team.
There's a lot of players that he should have like not drafted so that I could draft them, but he was all. We're not gonna have that conversation now.
I think Charlie, per usual, I think he has the most balanced team.
Yeah, but his weakest link is his quarterback, and I'm not mad at that because like it's Charlie.
And I don't even know if he's that weak, depending on. I mean, he got weapons. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like
No, Charlie has a balance. I think he has. I think he probably got the best player. Like if you talk about each position, he probably got the most balanced position of all.
And I always say this, and it's going to sound slanted because it means it's what I like. But like Charlie doesn't have like a player like looking at his starting roster. They're all players that like depending on who's available, players I would have wanted to draft. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm like, oh yeah, that's a solid team. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but
Look,
you still can't fight,
I
Charlie.
really believe in Saquon Barkley. When I traded back with Sheed, I told Sheed that I was taking Saquon Barkley because I would have taken Saquon at 7.
that's
At
wild.
my pick.
Now I don't like you anymore.
Yeah, no, that's fine because I did this once with Adrian Peterson. He ran for 2,000 yards that year. It makes a lot of sense with Saquon Barkley because he's been a top 10 running back behind a horrible offensive line, horrible quarterback, horrible weapons, horrible field. So he got hurt a lot. And then he goes to a place that could have a top 5 quarterback, does have a top 5 receiver, does have a top 5 offensive line. I mean, to me, it's like when Matt Stafford went to the Rams. Like sometimes peanut butter meets jelly, and it just makes that much sense.
I get it, but I get it, but it's just like at the age and like the you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't see the
man. It's not that crazy.
I got Charlie in the playoffs. That's 2-1.
Yeah, I got Charlie in the playoffs.
All right, and who y'all want to go to next? Since I'm doing this so horrible job, who you
want? You ain't gonna stop in the middle of your horrible job.
Go ahead, continue.
So keep the horribleness going.
All right, good.
So, all right, if we're gonna stick to horribleness, let's go look at Bone. So,
great segue. Yeah,
I don't even remember what Bone team look like. Let's see if I like it. Let's see.
So basically, you're saying
Bone has a playoff team.
Bone should have did what you did instead.
Bone got a strong team because
Bone has a playoff team.
Yeah, I mean, barring injury, he got the 3 guns: Kyron, Cooper, Kupp, and Lamar. Those are 3 could go off any week kind of guys. If Cooper Kupp is still Cooper Kupp, but that also remains to be seen. I don't like Bone, so I don't want to give him too much credit. Amari Cooper, who's his quarterback? I don't even know. But still,
I guess it's Deshaun Watson. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever.
Having Deshaun Watson's number 1 and 2 and number 2 targets doesn't make me feel good inside.
A little scary.
They are number 1 and number 2 targets.
But Bone gonna say, "Oh my gosh, Deshaun Watson gonna come in and kill, and he's gonna do this." You know how Bone gonna go.
A timeshare in that offense is kind of crazy to me, but you know what I'm saying.
But that being said, I will pick Bone to go to the playoffs.
Look at his bench.
I know these playoff spots.
Yeah, Nell don't like going to the bench for some reason.
I don't know why he doesn't like show the bench. Yeah,
my bad. Yeah. Bucky Irving is on this bench. That's why I was trying to avoid.
Ray Davis is a nice little stat.
Ray Davis is a cool little,
okay. Right.
I mean, with all that being said, I'm gonna say no. This is not a
playoffs.
No playoffs.
I think he make the playoffs because he got Lamar, man. I mean, sheesh. Lamar is just, I don't know, man. Teams with Lamar is them type of quarterbacks is a little scary. All right, let's see. The playoffs.
Did you say playoffs or no, Charlie?
I said yeah.
All right. Let's go to Lil Anton.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. That's a playoff team, so that's 4 of my spots.
Lil Anton definitely got a playoff team. Lil Anton got my favorite
playoff roster.
Not mine.
Hey, we bleed green over there.
He would have my favorite team if not mine if he would have took Metcalf over Michael Pittman.
Right.
But he can still do that. He can still tell him to holler at me.
He got throw a little sauce on it, huh?
Hey, he can still do that.
But no, he got the AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts connection. Crazy. I
like that.
He got Big.
I like David Montgomery.
I like Tajay Spears a lot. I
like David Montgomery a lot.
He got
like
Tank.
Everybody loves.
Don't go. He got Tank. He got
Zachy. Like Trey McBride.
I hate Dawson. He got Herb on the bench chilling.
He got Zach Charbonnet. Frank, you better go holler at him.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I promise you. All right, look. This is very, very random. Right?
Anton has a really good team right now.
I always know Lil Anton is insane like this, and I knew it. I knew what was gonna happen. I said, I bet you Herbert and Hurts got the same bye week. I knew it. I just know Lil Anton's like that. I just literally, and lo and behold, he just drafted another quarterback. Now
he has like 8 of his players got the same bye week. I don't know if y'all peeped that.
But I'm saying the quarterback,
just take it like medicine.
A second quarterback, especially if your quarterback got an early bye week.
3, 4, 5, 6. He has like 6 or 7 players on the same bye week.
But I do think he got a playoff team because I think he got. I mean, this combination here, Hurts and Brown.
Yeah.
He got Trey McBride, which I also always think a good tight end is good. I don't even know if Trey McBride is good, but I mean,
that's the thing about tight end this year that's really funny is like we have all these guys that we think are the top 5 or 6 guys. But we don't really know how half of them is supposed to really pan out.
We really do know that fire move is going to kill. Matter of fact, let's go to Durag. Let's go to John
Yeah.
Ellis.
Let's go to Johnny Dollars.
Let's go to John Ellis. I gotta see what's up with him because he was talking like he gonna win the league or something.
So that's another playoff team.
We all know he's delusional. So you didn't ask me if I thought.
Why are you starting with?
I got a trade offer, but I'm not gonna show it with y'all. I mean, John Ellis got a trade offer.
Don't snitch. You can't snitch. You can't snitch about.
Oh, so it's Frank.
It's not me.
All right, so
you can't snitch.
Durag. John Ellis definitely going to the playoffs.
Yeah, John Ellis' team getting Chris Olave in the third was very nice. That was a good pickup. I'm big Devon H.A. fan, so you're not getting any fight out of me.
I was surprised you bitched up and didn't make that move, Charlie.
It's not what I wanted to do. It's not what I wanted. If I wanted to do it, I could have done it.
You should. You could have. You was in a position to do it.
Yeah, I didn't want that. I didn't want those problems at the time. But I like Nail's receivers. Those are nice. His quarterback is if you're gonna take a late round quarterback, getting the first overall, generational talent type of thing.
Trevor Lawrence is about to
you know why I like Nell's receivers a lot is because he got guys, both of them really at a discount because it's like for circumstance, like, and that's always a big thing, like, you know, when it comes to, and he's a solid player. So
and then T. Higgins is about to be the number one because Jamar Chase wants some money.
He's back in practice, so you can relax with all that. But
you said what?
You know, he's back in practice.
He's back in practice.
You can relax with all that.
He's not in sync. They gonna have a bad year together.
Yeah. But I like Javonte. I like the Javonte Williams. I like Rome Odunze. I like all this stuff. What
about you don't like the Senator? The Senator?
No, I don't actually. I'm not a fan of that one.
I'm not a fan.
But the other stuff, I like the other stuff.
Everything else I like.
Yeah.
I like. Honestly, and I don't know why, because I think Rome Odunze and Javonte belong on his starting lineup. I don't know why he's mixing and matching this right now, but you know, whatever.
Why you want me to do that? You scared of Eck Daddy? You scared of Eck?
That's an interesting pickup. I don't know how that's gonna go. I mean, if Austin Eckler is
you know how it's gonna go. Barnes trying to say B-Rob. Let's go to Barnes' team.
B-Rob is nice. B-Rob's gonna have a nice season, I think.
Let's go to Barnes' team. Let's see. The rookie. Barnes automatically get rookie of the year. He's boosted. But let's look at Barnes' team.
All right, we got Joe B. You know,
so Barnes is gonna miss the playoffs. He'll miss the playoffs.
Oh, without question.
But his team is not horrible.
It's not horrible.
It's not a playoff.
Bijan in the first. I didn't like the Zay Flowers pick, but I mean it is.
Yeah, I was a little perturbed. But I did not like it. I just don't necessarily like Zay Flowers. You know, like he got him in a decent place, and if you believe in Zay Flowers,
honestly, I feel like I gotta apologize to Barnes because like in real time his draft seemed worse than it really was. You know,
it's not that bad.
It's not bad. I just don't think he's gonna make the playoff. All this weird stuff down here is why he's not gonna make the playoff.
Yeah, okay,
you don't realize this stuff matter in the 16-team league. That Zay Jones, the Zacchaeus stuff. I mean, to be real, I don't know Olamide Zacchaeus. I mean, I know him, but I don't know what he's gonna do for Washington. But
nothing.
I mean, you know, who knows? Zay Jones is suspended. Dalvin Cook is on his team. So I mean, we got some stuff going on
purpose.
Huh?
On purpose, but I would say
Tyler Lockett is.
I do like his team.
Tyler Lockett in 2024 is weird to me.
You said what, Charlie?
I said I don't hate his team, but I don't think he makes the playoff. I think he'll win some
All
games.
Right. Let's go to Sweets. I'm ready to go to Sweets. Y'all ready for Sweets? Let's go to Sweets.
Are we doing that little segment of who had
we can do that. We can do it at the end, or if you want to do it, just name it however you want to do it.
I'm gonna do mine right now because you're clicking on it. All right. Sweets to me had the worst draft on planet Earth. I think directly after the draft, like
go to the bench. He doesn't.
And see, look, this is why he's not gonna make the playoff. Look, Sweets directly after the draft had my least favorite draft because he did that weird Steelers quarterback crap where he took Justin Fields, then Russell Wilson, because like I guarantee, I bet you Justin Fields plays in week 1. Then why would you draft the guy who's gonna play bad enough for the other guy to come in? Like that doesn't make sense. As your only other starter, that makes the least amount of sense I've ever heard of. Who are you going to start at quarterback? The guy that's going to get benched from my backup?
But then he made the trade. He got Anthony Richardson.
So instantly, before he even did that, he picked up Baker Mayfield. That immediately made it better a little bit. And then he traded
Scroll up a little bit. Let me see the rest of his receivers.
But But before I talk about Anthony Richardson, I also want to talk about the other part of why I hated his draft is because he took injured running back Jonathan Brooks, and then right around that turn, he took injured running back Nick Chubb. All before he took a quarterback. That unacceptable. Now he has gone again, just like with the Russell Wilson mistake. He course corrected with the Nick Chubb mistake, got him off his team, and like kind of undid all of it.
Right, that's what I was about to say. Like Sweets,
he undid everything I hated.
The way he did it was ugly.
So good job, Sweets. But I still hate the draft. I hate it. Still hate it. Least favorite.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's why this recap is interesting to me, right? Because it's like his draft itself, like, was executed horribly. The AI failed him. So you have to mention that the AI
quite literally in the first couple rounds where it was taking.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy. It was too much going on. The AI was like, there was too much interference, like, you know what I'm saying, in the room because it failed him. So, but he made up for it, and now he has a decent team. Will he miss the playoffs? Yes, because he's sweet, and he's gonna do one tinker too many, and he's gonna, you know, play around because he still has a lot of great pieces, to be honest with you. He, like, the one thing he does, like, Sweets is a player hoarder. He loves to hoard players. So he, like, has found a way to, like, hoard a lot of good talent here, and some of it's going to pan out. We'll just see how Sweets fumbles it.
I will say he's not going to make the playoffs because that's what I thought right after the draft because he was just holding on to all these injured guys, but he'll have a better year.
Upgraded his team, but I just think
I still everybody can't make the playoffs. And if somebody's going to miss the playoffs,
it's not like I really got this because I understand that one thing I do respect about Sweets is that he has method to his madness. It just be too much method and madness, and it be all over the place, and it creates a whirlwind. And I think it makes him not in the playoffs.
The reason he's not gonna make the playoffs because Kyle Pitts already has a Q next to his name.
I did see that he was hurt. I did see that. See that. Let's go to the best team in the league according to Yahoo.
Oh yeah,
Rick.
He and we bleed green, right? That's what's going on there.
I guess so.
I hated Rick's draft.
Let me see if I like Rick's team.
I look like Rick's team. That CJ Stroud.
He don't know why I look like his team, but it does. It's like a whole bunch of Rick type of players. He didn't get the Eagles guys, which I think that's the biggest thing different because what Frank pointed out for years, it was either Eagles players or former Eagles players. Like Eagles players. But that being said, this Rick team made the play. See, a lot of what did he do? He took McCaffrey. That's what he did.
The CJ Stroud over Pat Mahomes. I didn't like that.
It's like little stuff in drafts like that makes I feel like the difference. Like I said, obviously none of us got the answer for real, but I would have took Pat because it's like this. It's not that Stroud is not good. It's that in fantasy football, he gotta kill, is what I'm saying. If you're gonna take him third, he got to kill.
He got the weapons to do it.
You taking him at third. You taking him as the second quarterback off the board.
He has the weapons to do it.
He has to be a top 3 quarterback in fantasy.
You know what?
I know.
That's what I'm saying. You could have took one of the mobile guys or one of the guys that we know is perennially in this top 3 class. Like CJ Stroud is nice. But you don't take him
as a real life quarterback.
Guys. It's like because then it's me asking what was the logic behind it? Like why skip these guys to take him?
I think the other thing that kind of gets me is that there's no guarantee, but there's a chance he could have got him on his next turnaround.
That's what I
wasn't gone. Josh wasn't gone. Lamar wasn't gone. So like that's the only thing holding us back. But from the roster that he has, you know, all of us here like Malik Neighbors.
But look what you're saying. Look what you're saying, Charlie. None of us like Christian Kirk. I don't think any of us like James Conner. I don't think any of us like Ferguson or Jordan Addison.
Fergie's a little.
I like Fergalicious.
You like Fergie?
And then the bench is not gonna work though. I ain't gonna lie.
Bench is crazy.
Leggett could be good, but I hate Kendrick Miller because I had him last year.
The bench is the waiver wire, dog. The bench is what the waiver wire is supposed to be in this league.
He did this on purpose, though. So that guy goes off. No, he did this on purpose. It's strategic. When the guy goes off in week 1, he has plenty of people he could drop for him.
Yeah. Kendrick Miller. And no, Rick, listen, you got to use your IR slot, man. You got to put him in the I don't know. My fellow Sweet's going to be mad that I even told him. That being said, will Rick make the playoffs?
No.
See, hold on. Before I say no, he does have Christian McCaffrey.
I don't
Okay?
care. No.
Like we can't
Actually,
act like
All
he
right,
don't.
I'm gonna
actually, you know
say
what
he
I'ma
makes
say?
the playoffs because he can't be last with this roster. So he
That's
only
what I was about
has
to say.
two
I was about to say
options.
he got way too much juice
I
up
think
top.
Rick, he got McCaffrey, and I mean his team
Malik
is not
Neighbors,
bad. It's just
if
he made
Malik
it into a
Neighbors,
rookie team.
if Christian McCaffrey and Malik Neighbors are both healthy, he got a lot of juice right there. And
Malik
that can make
Neighbors
a
is
lot of
kind of
his team.
overrated. Rick, send me that jump.
And he got a lot
I'm gonna
of juice
table
right
that. I
there.
think Rick is a tweener for me. He had to get a quarterback the same complexion as Hurts, though. That's what it really is about. That's all it is.
Like I said, I'm saying no. I don't see it.
Rick, I'm gonna say probably no.
Yeah.
I don't. He got McCaffrey though. I think maybe because of McCaffrey, yes. Let's go to Chew. And I hate Chew because he's matching Sweets' energy with their nonsense. But we're gonna go to it. Let's see.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Chew has a very good team.
Chew got a good team, dog.
Yeah, can we talk about why Chew has a good team? You know
because he
what I'm
got Cortland Sutton in the 87th round.
saying?
Like it was like 6th or 7th or something like that, though.
He did the same with DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah.
I don't care about Hopkins.
I don't care about
maybe
DeAndre
he's
Hopkins.
I know, but he
maybe
got
he's
him in the
still
87th
Hopkins.
round.
Maybe he's still Hopkins.
I know.
don't
That's
think
what
so.
I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
He's
got him in
a
round
little weak at
87.
tight end, but so am I. But
Oof. That's
he
the
got
one.
Luke Baby,
That's
and he got
I like his running backs too.
so.
he told
the
me he
thing
don't like
is-
his running back. He got Cook and Gibbs. That's better
Look
than
at this.
most. Then he got Puka.
I like
And
his
he got
team.
Josh.
I think he has one of the best teams,
Even
and
though
I
y'all
don't
hate
think
on
he'll
Josh
make the
Allen
playoffs.
this
I love.
I think he
Jack-
had one of the best drafts, and I don't think he'll make the playoffs.
Damn.
I just don't. I mean, he has Luke McCaffrey is going to drag him down, in my opinion.
Luke Musgrave.
Because I mean Luke Musgrave is going to drag him down, in my opinion, just because he's like the 5th option in Green Bay, and then James Cook isn't going to score touchdowns. That's
I don't
Josh
love
Allen's
James
job, but he
Cook.
has Josh
Like I
Allen,
like
so.
them as a rookie, but
I don't know. I feel like.
But if JSN is a thing,
no, I think JSN
possible.
is the thing. I think JSN is 1,000% the thing.
It's
I wanted to
possible.
draft him. I like
Cortland
that.
Sutton could be a thing
he has
too.
a good team, dog.
He has a good team.
I think Cortland Sutton and JSN are both good. So I don't know how you can tell me that Rick is a playoff team and then he's not. I think
the running back scary. I think the fact that he has 2 scat backs is kind of scary as far as playoffs go. Like those, they just feel like they get nicked up.
Jahmyr Gibbs is like a beast.
Hurt again?
Yeah, but he's a beast.
I know. I mean, he didn't get hurt re-injured, but he had a hamstring last year, had a hamstring this year. I don't know.
Let's move along. Let's go to Frank.
Okay.
Frank Nitty.
Okay.
They want to look at your team, Frank. Frank, I'm a spoiler alert. I'm gonna pick you to make the playoffs because I just don't think you'll miss the playoffs. That being said, you've betting a lot on Kyler Murray and Dalton Kincaid.
I know, yeah. We had this
early.
I know how you feel. I know how you feel about it. I think I did what I
like I told you,
I had to do.
I hated your team when I first seen it, right? but I said to myself, you know what? If Kyler Murray was Lamar Jackson and Dalton Kincaid was Kelsey or Andrews, this would be a very strong team. And you basically drafted them as if that's who they are. Mm-hmm. And if they become that, salute. Because I do think Kyler Murray will have a strong year. I just don't know if it'll be. I don't know what that would be
better than Josh Allen.
Huh?
That'll be better than Josh Allen.
And that's why we got to bet.
So like my thing with Frank's
hold on,
team,
before you say that, I want to say this 3 right here is a murderer's row. I'm not gonna lie. Lamb, Waddle, and Walker. That's a little bit of a murderer's row. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give you that. Yeah. Now, I can talk trash about Brian Thomas, but I don't want to because I have Trevor Lawrence. So this is a peculiar. You know what I mean?
Man,
your man gonna be good.
I don't think that Frank's team is bad. I just think it's a little lighter than we're used to. Like Frank, and then when I said that, I was like, I'm thinking of Frank's final rosters. Right. Where after he makes, his free agents, his waiver wires, and his trades where he busts down one of these top picks and get a couple assets. Then it looks like the Frank team.
You gotta tell us, and when Kimani Vidal really take over, right?
Oh Lord.
Hey, look, man, that's a bonus. That's a little bonus for the side. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
All right, I'm gonna ask both of y'all because it's your team and just you, Charlie. How do you feel about Jaylen Warren? I know you kind of like him, but how you feel about him this year?
I like Jaylen Warren. I'm just afraid of that mad scientist that they have. Hey Arthur. Arthur
I
Smith.
mean,
Everybody.
but the running backs get the ball.
Yeah, but he spreads
Yeah,
it.
but like
running backs. He's not going to go
You
one
telling
way.
me, Frank? You telling me you're not scared because that last preseason game you saw Cordero Patterson have like a 35-yard touchdown
I
run?
forgot he got Cordero.
Yeah,
Patterson.
he has
That
Cordero
does
Patterson.
suck. Why you got to take
Absolutely he
Cordero
does.
everywhere you go?
Why would he not?
Oh God,
Why would he not?
didn't remember that. You're right.
We coming to the end, man. Let's go see Big Marcus. We gotta go see the OGs. Big Marcus.
I have Frank making the playoffs, and I have Big Marcus, man. I have Frank making the playoffs, and I also have Big Marcus making the playoffs.
Let's see. Let me see if I got Big Marcus.
Big Marcus was the team that this was my favorite draft.
Big Marcus got a strong team.
Yeah,
he got cheese on, bro. He got Mahomes to Worthy. Then he got Josh Jacobs, who has no competition in that backfield. Then he got Jamar Chase. I mean, who's Jamar Chase?
Just sprinkle in Jamar Chase. Sprinkle in Mark Andrews.
Sprinkle in Mark Andrews. Hey, Frank, remember that year? Remember that year when you told me, when you said you feel like Jamar Chase is going to T. Higgins is going to have a better year than Jamar Chase? Can you say that again this year? Like,
when he said it didn't happen.
Bring it back this year.
Because T. Higgins stay hurt because he's soft, bro. That's his fault.
Big Marcus, and he got even though I don't personally like handcuffs, he locked down Green Bay backfield. I ain't no two ways about it. Big Marcus got strong too. He definitely making the playoffs in my opinion.
Like Blake Corum on the bench. I like his bench. Like if we looking at how the bench.
He did. Big Marcus did his things, sat there in the pocket, said goop.
No, he did. All right, so we got a couple more. Let's go to Uncle Kel. Let's see. What's my man at? Rough Riders. Let's see.
He did a good job too. I don't.
I gotta be careful.
His first misstep for me was Jordan Love in the fourth. But if he wanted him, he wanted him. I can't. See, that's the thing about me. I don't disrespect nobody if you want somebody. Like if you just want this player, cool. But I wouldn't do Jordan Love did. That being said,
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I hated this draft because that Jordan Love pick is the one that forced me to just pick Kyler Murray where I picked him. That threw. I was like, why take him there? Like,
I don't think Uncle got a playoff team, but
he has a good team.
Ain't bad.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Y'all said a couple others that like between you have Nico and Breece Hall. That sounds like a good combination.
That's good.
The rest of it falls off though. I'm not gonna hold you. The rest of it.
I don't like Devin Singletary in my flex is a little scary, but he's the number one running back though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's not
a bad offense.
But everybody can't make the playoffs.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I don't think he got a strong bench. He got a backup quarterback. I don't like backup quarterbacks. He got a tight end.
I like Keon Coleman and Romeo Doubs.
Those are, but like, do you realize those are literally his only two bench players?
Yeah.
Because Braylon Allen is a handcuff.
Yeah.
He got a backup quarterback he's not going to use. I mean, these things just matter in fantasy, but shout out to Kel, that's my man, my dog. I say no
playoffs after, no.
Let's go to Kelly. Let's go to we're going from father to son.
Hey, man.
Done, y'all. So
I'll say this. I'll say even though Sweets' team got better,
he
definitely helped Dukes out.
Yeah.
He helped Dukes out
because for this.
Kelly's draft strategy was to get a couple quarterbacks and then pawn one all-4 player he actually likes. And he was able to do that with Brandon Ayuk.
Now, this is why I don't think Kelly makes the playoffs. Well, he could maneuver more, and that's the thing about Kelly. He does maneuver. He maneuvers a lot, so he could make the playoffs because. And then I don't know.
It's funny. His team looks kind of ugly looking at it right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. His team looks a little ugly to me right now.
I mean, Dameon Pierce is not good.
Yeah, that's troubling right there. And his starting running back.
Taylor's tough. His Diggs, I don't know what Diggs is this year. He got a pretty old score.
Diggs is like, is this a good way to put it? Diggs is gonna be like, yo, the Texans gonna have a good year. He's gonna make important catches, but he's not gonna be like fantasy relevant, if you ask me.
We'll have to see, man. But yeah,
because Nico Collins is like not a joke. Nico Collins is actually good at football.
Yeah, niggas, I don't think they understand.
I don't like Jacoby Myers. Rashad Bateman is like the weirdest NFL player ever.
So that's my thing about the trade that he made with Sweets. I think he could have bust down with somebody else because if there's anybody that needed like the Brock Bowers thing, it's not the guy that has one of the tight ends. You know what I'm saying? I would have got better value elsewhere for like the rest of the weak spots on your
You
roster.
definitely got Sammy.
And so,
All right, let's go to OB, man. No, let's go to Mr. Carl. What's that OB for last? That's my man.
Save
Mr.
the best
Carl.
for last. That's definitely what we got to do. Definitely got to do that.
Mr. Carl.
Or do we save the last for last?
That's what I'm saying. If you know
Mr.
what I mean.
Carl, okay,
All
he
right,
lost me at Kamara in the third, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll be wrong. Mr.
All right,
Carl,
no.
strong though. Garrett Wilson.
I drafted in a lot of leagues this year, right?
Is that Conklin?
And I kept on seeing Kamara going. Every time I saw Kamara off the board, it was ugly.
Is this Conklin?
Every single time.
Is this straight out of Conklin? That's what we're doing. Oh man. No, I don't like that.
It get dark in the 16-team league. And
personally,
got
I don't like
Rodgers now.
Conklin.
He might kill.
He might be Conklin. When was the last time he was relevant? We always talk about Conklin trying to do something.
Carl got
never
name
relevant,
value
bro.
at running back, but I don't know if DeAndre Swift and Alvin
So,
Kamara are good.
You know, I am a self-proclaimed DeAndre Swift hater, so
yeah, I know
you ain't getting no votes from me.
And then Jerome
but
Ford, I
like
Jerome
his
Ford,
two receivers.
I'm not gonna cry
unless
about it.
he's willing to trade me one.
So as I always sit next to Mr. Carl during the draft, and what I hated about what Mr. Carl was doing, because we kept on talking about it, because like the quarterback started to go, and I'm like, you have to understand this league. And when they were going, and he's like, I'm just gonna wait, because I was planning on waiting myself. But it's like, you can't go and get Jared Goff and then this is what else you got though. You didn't get no real good value.
You got if you're gonna do the late quarterback, you gotta get some, like, that's why I know it was weird, but that's why I took Rome as my fourth receiver, because I knew I needed some kind of backup in case for injuries, for trade bait, if I'm gonna wait on quarterback. I know. But shout out to Mr. Carl. I can't see the playoffs, Mr. Carl, but maybe you can show me something week one that we play that you're gonna cook me up. You know what I'm saying? But all right, last but not least, or maybe it is least.
Are you sure we've gone? We haven't gone through everybody. You said last.
Who else that other than who I didn't go to?
I didn't see who's broken tackle. I didn't see that.
Mr. Carl, we just went over.
We just went over it. This is just like Frank trying to draft Jalen Wright again. Goodness gracious. Not paying attention. Jalen Pope.
Okay. OB.
What happened?
Go ahead, Charlie.
What happened here? It feels like everyone should be down one spot. His quarterback should be the second quarterback. His number 1 and 2 receivers should be down a spot. His running backs are good, but it just feels like neither of them are first round picks.
I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something y'all hate. I'm gonna say something y'all hate.
So Isaiah Likely is better than Conklin, but he isn't a starter.
Is he better than Conklin?
He's not. So he OB had a horrible draft, but like what I will say is that I know y'all are down on his receivers, but I think both of his receivers could end up being wide receiver ones. So it's like it looks worse than it really is. Like I don't think
you think they could both be top 12 wide receivers?
Yes, I definitely do think so. I think so. I think his running backs could both be running back ones. Like I know you super down on it, but we can come back and rewatch this tape and when you'll see his.
So you
team
got OB making a playoff.
No, but I feel like he's gonna have a shot.
I will say
he has like firepower.
Jaden Daniels would be a top 12 quarterback.
I think he has more firepower than what y'all think.
Do you think Jaden Daniels would be a top 12 quarterback?
Yes, I
think he has a QB1, 2 wide receiver ones, 2 running back ones, and he doesn't make the playoffs. Frank, this sounds like a little hedge like Sonic.
It's extremely hedgy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Interesting. You can't make both the bold statement and then say not making the playoffs.
I have a dark feeling that he might actually do it.
He got a decent bench.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, but Mike Williams is on it, so it don't count.
But see, Mike Williams got Rodgers.
Dowdle. That's about it. That's all.
Judy, you know I don't like Judy, but
yeah, I don't like his bench. No.
But that's okay. I don't think
Deontay Johnson's gonna be a steady Eddie. He's not gonna do nothing. Like I like his team better than y'all think. He don't got no tight end, but you know what I'm saying.
So all right,
Frank, go out there.
He has OB's playoff team. Okay,
yes, I'm saying
the last playoff team.
So that being said, man, all right, let's just do this. Let's go through them. Who wins between me and Mr. Carl?
I got Neil.
I got me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I got Neil too.
Bone and OB, who wins?
Bone.
We're
Bone.
gonna keep record of this too. Row 1 or Rough Riders? Your rookie debut.
Rough Riders.
I got the rookie.
You got the rookie coming through. I got Rough Riders. Show me something, Barnes. Show me something. Big Marcus and Frank.
We got big games this week.
Ooh, that's a big game, Frank.
Big Marcus and Frank. I got Big Marcus.
Yeah, I definitely got Big Marcus. I think Frank, your team is
probably
could be good, but you're gonna have to wait till they cook up. Who you picking?
I'm picking myself.
Okay, respect.
That's how you know it's early.
We're gonna keep working.
That's how you know it's early in the season.
Everybody remember, if y'all feel offended by anything we said, remember everything we said.
After week 10, Frank is never picking himself.
Rick, and I'm picking Rick to make the playoffs, by the way. I'm sorry if I hedged, but I think I got Rick making the playoffs. I think that's my 8th team. I'll go back and see what I did, but I think I got Rick. That being said, Rick gonna beat Mook.
I got Mook winning this one.
Yeah, I got I don't know. Week 1, Christian McCaffrey. Give me Rick.
All right. Charlie and She. That's a big game, too. I think that might be game of the week. I think that might be game of the week.
That is game of the week.
I think that's game of the week.
I thought so too. I was gonna let y'all announce it though.
Yeah. Ooh. So are you gonna get him? Are you gonna clip him?
Yeah.
You gonna clip
Charlie
him?
gonna clip him.
Charlie clipping him. I got Charlie clipping him too because I want to give She his little. You know he like to get some motivation and all that. So yeah, I got Charlie clipping She. Let's get it.
Hey, even Howie chose Saquon. What can I say?
Hey.
Anton and Dukes. I got Anton.
With Dukes running back too. Yeah, I got Anton.
Yeah. All right, and Sweets and Chu gonna have Chu gonna beat them 18-0. So that's
who does Chu have in his lineup that is 18? Okay. All right, yeah, I got Chu.
If y'all haven't noticed that Chu does that's the thing about he does this every y'all notice. Every time he plays Sweets, he does the same thing, but he only puts like a couple people. That's his like counter to what Sweets does. Some type of
I mean, he's projected to dog him. So I personally I think I
got Chu though.
Let me see. I got Josh Allen week 1, the Bills week 1. I'll take Sweets just because I think Tyreek's gonna do a typical week 1 Tyreek type of thing, and probably give him like 40 points. Anthony Richardson throwing another 40, that'd be enough.
Right,
40 for Anthony Richardson week 1. Ooh, okay.
Okay. Brian, who you got?
I got you. Just go pull it out.
All right, well, look, y'all, this has been Soggy Nachos Podcast. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hold on, let me look at y'all real quick. Let me stop sharing and look at y'all. So, look, all right, this is where I say this. I'm going for a 3-peat. I'm sorry, Janelle is going for a 3-peat.
What are you doing? First, so you got to win this year, which you're not going to.
You're right. You're 1,000% right. But that's not going to be enough. I'm going for a 3-peat.
At his pace, I'm going for a 4-peat. I just gotta get the first one. He not counting 2. I'm not counting 1.
You're going for a 1-peat, y'all. That's what you need. A 1-peat.
That's what you doing.
Frank, what do you got to say about the outlook for this season?
Look, I'm gonna be the champion, so I don't really care what y'all talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could just
you already made trades,
right? Huh? You will have one of us could pull off supposedly being in 3 in a row. You know,
you gotta remember to exclude Charlie. Cover your ears, though. We talking about stuff like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Serge Charlie, I won't want to scare you.
Bro. My ears are already covered, though.
Okay, no, but like
this is me ignoring y'all. I don't even hear stuff in here.
Oh, okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Yeah,
Soggy Nachos Podcast. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff. Peace.